Can I take a selfie with this thing, dude?
Been up to?
Good, working. Trying to take a little.
It looks like you're not breathing much. Our major focus when we wanted to start this project was to create an experience that is completely different from any other gun store range or anything like that. And so you walked in here, this is our welcome desk, and you're immediately exposed to something that is completely different than any other gun store ever. The whole point behind that was to create a different feel, a different vibe. We wanted people to be, we wanted to reduce as many barriers to entry as possible. I mean, it's a major initiative on our part. So we tried to keep it as user-friendly as possible. You know, our guys, they're floating through here. They'll go up when you start mingling around something. They'll start asking you questions. Do you need help? Do you want to see something? And then as soon as you want to see it, it's a done deal. Everything is automated. So when you make a purchase now, it's just all done literally off of the tablet or off the computer screen.
Might have to try that out later.
I was
another
gonna say,
Glock, dude.
absolutely. Well, I know a guy.
Dude,
so
cool.
on this side, this is where we have what we call the traditional. This is like your hunting, your shotguns, your bolt-action rifles, and stuff like this.
Big Texas style.
Right. You know, and this will be something similar. The higher-end guns will be more catered to like the higher-end shooter of sorts. So
yeah, like high-end hunting.
Right, exactly.
Can we check out some of these on the way? I've just seen some like weird guns, dude. Check out. What?
It's a newer toy that has come out. Basically, it's a.
Did you guys see this thing, dude?
It's a pump action. So it's a pump action. So the 4-inch pistol grip. Basically, it's a side-by-side shotgun.
It's like something from Predator.
Right around the corner here is what we call our 1911 wall, and so our 1911 wall. These are.
Oh wow!
Yeah, these are some of like the really higher-end 1911.
Dude, that's
Pretty
right.
nice,
I've always loved these guns. I've never been a fan of shooting them, but like just the history behind the model is cool.
There's the nostalgia behind it. You know, it's American frontier type weapon system, been around forever and a day, so it's hard to beat it. And we're carrying quite a bit of them.
Oh yeah.
Our number one initiative with EDC Everyday Carry is to be Central Texas, if not the entire state of Texas, largest retailer for anything concealed carry. Oh well, of course.
What are these guys?
What you're looking for, right?
Yeah, I need this. I need EDC for this, dude.
I'm pretty sure if you
Look
can
at
get
that thing,
out.
dude.
You know, the beautiful thing about this, and I'll show you when we wrap around and get to the tactical side, what we have that other facilities don't have is the ability to market directly off of our show floor.
Yeah, this makes me want to buy a bunch of guns I don't need.
I know,
so
right?
It just looks really cool.
We're doing a good job. We're
Yeah,
doing a good
exactly.
job.
Oh wow, okay.
So, you know, obviously we have a good connection with SIG.
If you haven't bought anything yet, then you come over here.
You walk into the tactical room, and this is basically anything that's. You know,
oh, look at all this stuff, dude.
Right. So these are our.
Yeah, these are your signature ones, right?
Rifles, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, we keep them in stock, and I love them. These things are so nice. They are a true gem to fire and play with. So.
Yeah, I was talking with Mike about it, and he was explaining bits and pieces of it. But like, what's different that you guys did with Sons of Liberty to make it like customized for your application?
One of the things that we've been doing is we wanted something that literally the end user could take off the wall, load it up, and it has got the peak performance capability right out of the box. So you don't have to add these accessories or update or modify. I mean, it comes with all of the higher end accoutrements. So, you know, we did things like...
Can we pull one off?
So we did a couple of things where we have different sight systems. We have a different flash hider. We did some work with the inside. The bolt carrier is kind of done differently. We have a different charging handle. We upgraded to the soft mod stock, which we're used to. Yeah. And then a different pistol grip. And then this 4-inch just is uber light. So if you were to actually hold that thing, you know, as far as like an M4, you know, that doesn't have like all the lights and lasers and shit like that. But for a standard,
it is nice though.
It's very well balanced. So that was the balance.
That's the key thing.
Right.
Yeah.
The balance was what we were really trying to strive for. So, and you know, and it's got Mike and the rest of the team from Sons of Liberty's kind of like, you know, it's got their legacy in it and all some of the other stuff. Like I really like the way that they did their stuff.
Yeah.
The things that you can't see that they do really well is all the fine tuning, the actual inner workings of how they make the gun actually work on a very high reliable rate.
Holy old school Batman.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude, I remember going to sniper school with this, dude.
We got all sorts of old toys. Things that are not, so these are things that are not easy to get, like, you know, Steyrs are not easy to get. HK products, they're not easy to get. And we get them on a regular basis. So super huge selection of all your suppressors. And
So
all your
can I get one of these as a civilian in Texas now?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, that's why I moved to Texas.
I know.
Freedom, man. Freedom, all about it.
Well, it'll come. This is our rifle lounge. Good. We got anybody in here? No. Oh, perfect. You're good to go.
Oh, nice.
So,
You see this
this
stuff?
is our 100-yard rifle bay.
Oh, I remember that smell, dude. It's been a while.
Right.
Yeah.
100 yards, 5 positions. I mean, we have a total of 38 positions. 5 of them are here at the 100-yard line. And these particular, you'll dig these, because these tracks are they're wireless. So these target hangers are wireless. So they run on an internal motor. They charge right here. They basically have a battery pack in that container, and they just kind of go out. So they run real fast.
Yeah.
Because when you got to send this thing all the way down to 100 on a
Yeah,
table,
it's a
it
while.
takes forever. You can do things like edging the target, front. You can have different types of stuff that just does all.
Dude, I didn't even know this was possible.
Oh,
I'm used to like the team guy where you're like, all right, ready, fire.
So we call these places are referenced as a country club. It's got more of like a social
Nice. Yeah,
setting,
I like it,
country
yeah.
clubbish kind of deal.
Makes sense.
So they traveled all throughout the country to these various places, and what they did was they asked the counterparts, hey, what would you do differently?
Yeah.
And one of the major things that was brought up was training. So this is our pistol lounge. We have 3 8-position, 25-yard bays right here. They're all independent. They work on their own. This is obviously during the day, kind of a downtime. During the weekend, this place is jam-packed.
Oh, you see this? He's got his own classroom. Awesome.
Like you come in here as a day, you just walk in off the street, come in here, rent a gun, go in, shoot, easy day. You can bring your own guns in here, shoot, easy day. Or you can become a member, not have to fight the lines. The upstairs is what's called a Patriot Club. It's a VIP membership. So I'll let you guys go in.
Thank you, sir.
So it's the concierge right here, Caitlin, she's on the phone, but as you walk in here, you walk into the VIP area. This is one of the things that separates
So this
us.
is all off limits? This is just for VIP?
VIPs only.
Dude, this is
It's our walk-in humidor.
No way.
Yep. So this is all yours. So you have your own 8-position bay that you come up here and use.
They got extra air conditioning too up here. I like it.
Here, well,
It's nice and cool.
well, if you go, this is so one of the things that we really strive for is safety. Safety was a big thing. So this is state-of-the-art ventilation system, unlike the one that we used to go to on the naval station, if you remember that thing. Right, so this thing is a positive pressure, negative draw. So it's constantly pushing out positive air right here, fresh air.
Yeah.
And there's a negative draw down there. So it's constantly kind of drawing the air and sucking it out down at that end. Then we have state-of-the-art bullet traps. So that backstop right there is rated all the way up to 50 cal.
Wow, so you can shoot your rifle, your pistol here, whatever you need.
Yeah, pretty much anything that you can port yourself, you can pretty much carry it. We hosted a bunch of different events up here. We've had full-on galas where we had some political parties that were up here. Then we had a Valentine's Day couples event up here.
Wow, that's cool.
We've had different types of parties. We've had different types of, you name it. We've had all different types of things.
Dude, that is so cool, man.
I know.
Wow.
I know. It is authentic.
So did they have to remake this, or is this like an original piece, or where do you even get one of these?
You know what? I wish I could tell you, but you know what? Some of the stuff that I've seen come through here, I have no answer for that. Because there's the worry. I've never wanted to make any of our businesses about me. It's the culture that we're trying to create. So it's the curriculum that we bring to the table. Those are the things that I don't need to be there for. Yeah, exactly. It's not about me. That's the product that we're trying to bring. I'm not the product. This is the product.
Cool. Speaking of that, let's cruise down and check out some guns.
You're talking my language now, buddy.
Ready, Jeff? Are you ready? Yeah, so we can do full auto on this?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I was expecting. Damn, dude. That's what I'm saying. One of the big initiatives that I have here is trying to educate the public, get them to understand what we do here. There's a big misconception that we're a private club, and we're not. We're open to the public. we want to encourage the community to come out here and visit with us and get to know who we are and what we do here, because I think when they do, they're going to find out that it's not intimidating, it's not fearful, their anxiety level is really low. They come and they find out that this is actually a fun activity. This is a sport that they can actually enjoy. There's other applications, but for the most part, people can come in here and actually have a good time. Whether it's a family get together, whether it's getting together with friends, whether it's coming to one of the events that we have, what we're trying to do is make this a destination type experience for not just our community, but for the country at large. So I hope you'll figure that out. I hope you'll come in here and check us out. I hope you'll eventually come and find a new home here with us.